Anyway, so, Jesus, I look really white. See, if I get back here, it's not as bad. So, oh, it's just really freaking me out. Maybe it will be better once I get my eyes done. Hi guys, welcome to my channel, unless you're already subscribed, and in that case, welcome back. Today's video is going to be a review slash demo slash wear test of the BH Cosmetics Smooth Canvas Eyeshadow Primer. It is said to be a dupe for the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. I've never tried that, so I can't speak to that. I will say though that I do really love how this stuff works, and it does really help smooth everything out and create a nice canvas for you to apply your shadows. I did use this primer for today's look, and I will be checking in throughout the day. I do have a few errands to run, and then probably later I'll just be doing some gaming, so I will check in throughout the day and let you see how it's holding up. So I just get my finger in the pot and get just a small amount of product. I recommend with this product, don't go in too hard. Just take a little at a time and build it up, because if you lay down too much, it tends to bunch up a little bit, at least for me. Oh, that was probably way too much. Got caught in my nail. But if you just go in with a little at a time, still have some on my nail. See, I bet it's going to try and bunch up right there because that was a big clump. We'll see. And then I just kind of spread it with my finger all across the lid. It does dry down fairly quickly, so work fast to get it where you want it. And like I said, just use a little at a time, and then if you feel like you need a little more, go back in and barely tap in there and just go from there. Okay, so same thing with the other eye. Just go in with a light hand, get that blended out nicely. So that is after I've applied the primer, and I have a lot of veins that show through on my lid, and a lot of pigmentation on my eyelids, and it really helps cover all that up, so I really do like it. So once I get that on, like I said, it does dry down to a matte fairly quickly. I still like to go in and set it with a little bit of powder. I'm going to try and do that without getting it on my brows, because that will not be cute. So I'm just taking a damp beauty sponge. It's the BH Cosmetics sponge as well, so, and then I'll just sweep away the excess. So that should be all nicely set now and ready to go. So I'm making it a theme with BH Cosmetics. They're one of my favorite brands, mostly because they're inexpensive. I don't have a lot of money to spend on makeup, so I love a good deal, and BH Cosmetics always has good deals. So I'm using the Special Occasions 39 color eyeshadow and blush palette, and I'm going to go in with this blush, or bronzer I think is more like, but it is this peachy type shade, and I'm going to use that for a transition color. Is pretty good. I decided to do this video mostly because I've been trying out this smooth canvas primer, and I'm actually loving it. I'll apply it around 4 in the morning and get my makeup done and everything. Go to work all day, get home around 5:36. Still around 7, my eyeshadow is looking really good for, you know, 13, 14 hours wear. It's insane. I've been really impressed with the quality of this eyeshadow primer. So I wanted to share that with you guys. I don't know where I'm going with this look today, so I guess you'll find out along with me. Let's go right in the crease with just a little bit darker of a shade. And I'm going to take that other blending brush that I had cleaned and go in and kind of blend that out a little more. The brown shade didn't blend out very well. It's a little bit patchy, so we're going to see what we can do to fix that. I recently saw a trick from KandyAshhh on her channel. I think it was an old video, but I just stumbled across it, and what she'll do is when there is a matte shade that is not blending out how you would like it to, she said go in with a shade a little bit lighter of a shimmer shade than the shade that is not blending, and go in and blend that into the shade, and by some strange voodoo it ends up looking like that shade, the unblendable shade, actually blends out. So I don't know how it works. It doesn't look shimmery in the crease, even though it is a shimmer shade that you are blending in there, but it somehow gets the product to do what you want it to. So I don't know what sorcery that is, but I'm all for it. So I don't know if you can see how, I think the light is washing it out a little bit, but it's extra patchy over here, and then this side is a lot better blended. So now it's pretty seamlessly blended in there, and it looks a lot nicer, if you can see. So I'll do the same thing on the other side. KandyAshhh for giving me that tip, because I'm loving it. Okay, and then I'm going in with my Dirty Little Secrets dog hair on there. My Dirty Little Secrets single eyeshadow in bronzed. So now that I've got that on there, I'm going to go back in with the Elizabeth Mott Pop Goes the Shadow in Toasted. That's the same one I used, if I didn't say earlier, to blend out that matte shade. I'm going to go in and wet my brush with some setting spray. Bring in a lighter gold tone shade. I'm going to go ahead and get my brow bone highlight and place the tiniest bit of that in here. Something weird is going on with my foundation on my nose. That's a whole other thing. Not loving it though. Okay. Alright, so now I'm just going to do my bottom lash line real quick so we don't leave that out. And I'll just go back in with the Special Occasions palette with that peachy blush shade. And I'm not going to be shy about it, I'm just going in. And then I just do that along the bottom, like 2/3 on my lash, my lower lash line. Alright, and I'm just gonna take the whatever is left on this blending brush from that darker shade and get that at the very corner here. Have applied my mascara and eyelashes. I do have a video on how I apply lashes, and I will put it up in the eye somewhere here if you want to see how I do that. So I will be doing a few check-ins to show you how the eyeshadow is holding up today. So here's how it looks as of right now. I will see you a little bit later and check in to see how it's holding up. Okay guys, it has been about 4 hours since I applied my makeup and the eyeshadow is still going strong. I don't know if you're able to see very well, but it is doing fabulously. It's still hanging in there really well. Looks just as good as when I first applied it. So yeah, that's where we're at right now at 4.5 hours in. So it's still doing really well. My foundation, I can't really say the same for it, but I don't think it's showing up on camera that it looks terrible, but it does. So, but my eyeshadow is looking nice, so just kind of give you a good look at that. Okay, so I'll check back in a few hours and show you where we're at then. Okay, you guys, I had meant to check in again before now, but I didn't get to it. So now it's around 10 p.m. and I applied this makeup at 11 a.m. was when I finished my eyes. So I'm gonna see if I can zoom in and give you a close-up of how the makeup is holding up. I think it's doing really well. It still looks very good. It hasn't faded much, if any. Once again, I'm very impressed. BH Cosmetics Smooth Canvas Eyeshadow Primer in Bisque. It does a kick-ass job of keeping that eyeshadow in place and holding it there and not letting it budge. It still looks pretty darn good. So I'm gonna zoom in. Hopefully you're able to really see that it still looks really nice. So yeah, that is definitely a win for me. I believe when I purchased this, it was only $6 or $7. So definitely give that a shot if you haven't already, because I mean, it's been what, 11 hours and it's still going strong, so it's totally worth it in my book. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're not already, you know what I'm gonna say, subscribe to my channel. I hope you're having an amazing day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!